Hello Nigeria, this is Social Media Scoop and I'm Chioma Ebisi. Today we're bringing you top stories dominating social media platforms. We have political drama grooming in Rivers State. We also have international drama in the courtroom. All this and more I'm bringing to your screen on Social Media Scoop live on Kaftan TV. So let's go. Thank you for staying with us. This is Social Media Scope on Kaftan TV, and I'm Chioma Ebisi. Today, we have a tech journalist in the house, Mr. Bright Chukwuegbughe. It's an honor to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're all smiles.
Because of my surname.
Okay, can you just say it again?
I think it's Bright Chukwuegbughe.
Oh, splendid. Thank you for joining us.
Meaning is God has opened.
Of course, and may God open the way for us this new year.
Amen.
Happy New Year.
Best wishes.
So, what's your New Year's resolution this year?
Oh, I think this New Year resolution doesn't work anymore because Nigeria will make you start thinking out of the box. It's not by what you write, it's by the actions you take.
Well, by the grace of God, we're able to achieve all our goals for the new year.
Yes.
So let's begin Social Media Scope. And an now interesting, intriguing turn of events. Political drama is brewing in Rivers State as APC National Chairman Bashir Ajibola has called for the resignation of FCT Minister Wike. And some Nigerians are saying that Wike should not get himself entangled in Rivers State politics. He has been accused of anti-party misconduct, insubordination, and among many other things. Let's take a look at how Rivers State House Speaker is also calling for the impeachment of Rivers State Governor Fubara. Let's take a look and take reactions of Nigerians.
Agreement is agreement, yo. Agreement is agreement, yo. We don't reach it for settlement. You can't tell me nonsense. Agreement is agreement, yo.
When Mr. President comes back, when I see the Minister of the Economy, I will tell them to tell him, go and ask other people what has happened to them before. Put in Rivers State, carry your hand to come to Rivers State. If your hand burns, don't say the people no more. I can challenge anybody.
Our first reaction on X after that video tweeted, in the past 6 years, it is very hard to see development news about Rivers State. It's always about political drama. The people of Rivers State are really suffering. Right, what's your take on this? We see the Rivers State Speaker Martin Amehewele announcing that impeachment process are going on for Governor Fubara following the drama between the APC National Secretary and Wike, with what allegedly we all know what's happening. They say that there was an agreement between FCT minister and the governor for him not to run for a second term when there was that state of emergency that was declared in Rivers State. But now the tables have turned, and Wike is saying that he will be buried politically if Governor Fubara is allowed to run a second tenor. But some Nigerians are saying that FCT Minister Wike should concentrate on Abuja and leave Rivers State politics, as Governor Fubara defection to the APC has made him the 001 of APC in Rivers State. What are your thoughts? Do you think Wike should just concentrate in Abuja, or should he play this godfatherism game he's playing in Rivers State?
You know, I would say Wike is an enigma because politicians will always be politicians. And next Wike, yes, sometimes he does the right thing, sometimes he goes off track. But I think he's overstepping it. Okay. And since Fubara emerged as governor, I won't say that he has enjoyed peace as a governor. And because of the effects coming from Wike. And it's bad. Yes, there was a mistake. There was an agreement. But
that's why some Nigerians are saying agreement is agreement.
Now, because of the agreement, a lot of persons are not siding Fubara. Okay. Yes, but that leads us to it makes everyone for you to be also conscious of what you sign. Before you sign any agreement, make sure you understand the terms and conditions. Because this is not about political matter. This can happen in any sector. Because before you sign anything, read. If you don't understand, involve your lawyers, involve people. Because this.
So what are you saying? That some agreements can be broken because you don't know the condition. If there was indeed an agreement, allegedly, we don't know the conditions surrounding it at that point. If you are in between the devil and the deep blue sea, my brother, if anyone you feel that will be conducive at that moment, that is what you choose. But that might not be the best choice for you.
I feel like this sometimes desperation can make us do what we are not supposed to do.
So are you saying
if that is the case, it's desperation.
Was desperate?
Because if not desperation, what will make you not to understand the terms and conditions, knowing fully well who Nyesom Wike is? But I'm not trying to support Nyesom Wike. But all I'm saying is that, just like what the National NPC chairman said, you are now an FCT governor. You have works. In fact, there are a whole lot of issues in FCT currently now. A lot of things to do. They should just focus on FCT and leave our state. Yes, Fubara has hurt you. Can you find a way to die the matter and just move on? Because right now, everywhere, Wike, PDP is suffering because of Wike, APC, now they're about to start suffering because of Wike. And I think it's high time Mr. President has to come into this matter and settle this case once and for all. Because if the president's voice is not being heard in this case, it will become because if you observe what is happening in Rivers State now, it's like they are forming a cube against their governor, and it will become a big issue in the upcoming election. And this is not the way to go. And it's beginning to make democracy go into exile.
Or look like a child's play.
Looks like a child's play. So democracy is beginning to, as day goes on in Nigeria, we are no longer understanding the terms of democracy. This is the government of the people, by the people, and of the people. Now it's only government. The people,
for the elites.
The people is no longer there. The people's voice are not being heard. Now, peoples of Rivers have been crying out to the government. See what
You've
is
seen
happening.
the reaction of the commenter I took.
Okay.
The person they said that anytime Rivers State is on the news, it's not for any development.
It's not about development. No, now this is not the way. A good leader makes his successor to do better than him. Now, at distance now,
and besides, I heard some Nigerians are saying when he was governor, he was allowed his full term.
Yeah.
So why can't he?
Even though he betrayed the person that he betrayed Amechi also. Let's not try to jeopardize. He betrayed Amechi. Now you did the same thing to Amechi. Now why someone else has done it to you? So this is karma playing out.
It's Fubara Wike's karma.
So this is karma playing out, and he should accept the fact and move on.
Well, I just think that the APC groomed something that has become so big that is now engulfing them and is becoming too big for them to handle. When Wike was starting with all his drama and antics, they were accommodating him. Well, it seemed as if Wike is becoming too big for the APC to control. And remember, he does not belong to the APC.
Yes, Wike is not an APC member. Wike is PDP. What would I say is
but he has
PDP,
also been expelled from the PDP.
Yeah.
So at this point, Nigerians are asking, where does
he's still in
Wike
PDP.
stand?
He's still in PDP. He's still in PDP. Just that the expel, or I think there was a press conference which he did that he was not expelled. He clarified the media out there. But at this case, I'm feeling that it is high time the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, should come into this matter and settle this case. If Wike can't be controlled or can't be called to order, there's a problem. There's an issue somewhere. So it's high time the president comes into the matter and acts as president.
We will follow the story as it unfolds, but I believe that now there is just a battle for supremacy. Who is going to be the 001 in the APC?
And it's a way, I think Wike is also trying to avenge because of where Fubara didn't answer it. And in fact, the whole anger is Fubara joining APC. Do you understand? And this is
Fubara is a politician, so he's playing the game now.
He taught him.
He's his mentor.
He learned to work from the boss.
Thank you so much, Fubara. Moving on now to more international drama. There is a recent development that has happened in the U.S. federal court in New York following the indictment of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro in a bold bold statement in the courtroom, Maduro declared that he is a prisoner of war and took his stand, saying that he is still the president of Venezuela. Following that, the U.S. Donald Trump, in a now viral tweet, has stated that they are taking full control of Venezuelans' oil. This has left a lot of people to wonder, is this really a liberation for the Venezuelan people, to aid the Venezuelan people, or just to aid United States? Let's take a look at how Maduro was escorted dramatically to the courtroom, and we'll take some tweets of Donald Trump.
I'm innocent, I'm not guilty, I'm a decent man.
To which the judge says there will be time to argue that later. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, that's not what we're here to do at this moment. The judge then asked if Maduro has read the indictment. The counsel, about whom we just spoke, answered for him and says it's been summarized for him and that he understands it. Maduro then waived the public reading of the charges, says he will read them himself.
Oh.
The judge did then read him his rights. He acknowledged his counsel, Mr. Pollack. Then the judge read essentially his Miranda.
We have a reaction on X, and the person stated, "This is Nicolas Maduro and his wife. If you see American governments are trying to attack your country, it isn't about religions. Americans will only attack your country because of your resources in the country. I hope Nigerian Christians are now understanding the game now." So, Bright, we followed this story. We saw how in a U.S. joint operation, how Maduro was, I don't know what to call it, captured or arrested from his country, and, you know, facing charges of narco terrorism and cocaine peddling. You know, these are strong allegations on President Maduro. But him saying that he is a prisoner of war and still declaring that he was captured, he's still the president of Venezuela. Do you think this statement will have the trajectory of how this how the legal team is going to take his matter now, his lawyers and everything? Do you think this is going to make the case go in a different light? Because he's still saying that I was captured, I was, you know, taken from my place, and I'm a prisoner of war.
If you recall back, there are a series of videos that he did. He said, "Nobody can catch me." I don't know if you saw that video.
Yes, he said so.
He made that video, and that was a video, and it's also a threat to other presidents out there. That what it actually means is, whatever I do, I can do anything I want to do, and you cannot do me anything. First of all, this Nigerians.
So who do you think he was referring to? To his people or America?
He was referring to everybody. Okay. Because if this Nigerians like protruding or putting money into matters that doesn't concern.
I saw a little protest.
The people they are protesting for or crying out. So okay, Donald Trump has said he's taking 50% of the 20, or there are 50 barrels of oil there. People of Venezuela are not complaining. As a matter of fact, they were happy and jubilating.
Yes, I saw viral video reactions.
They were happy and jubilating to show you how bad and how wicked, how
they called
lunatic
him
the president has been on his citizens. Do you understand?
For more than 20-something
years. You know, US will give and also take. Now that is US for you. They will help you and also get something in return. Okay. Yes, but for US to also act into this matter, yes, something must have triggered them, because it's not just about the oil. It's not just about. It's about the citizens. They are not being treated well. a lot of atrocities are also happening in the country. Drug trafficking, so many things that is happening under one man. No.
For several years.
For several years. And something needs to be done. And if nothing is done, it means that the corruption will keep multiplying, and before you know, other presidents will copy from him and start acting the way he does. So, but this is also an eye-opener to other presidents that no matter what you do, whatever how you act, you can still be called to order. So he never believed that he can be captured.
But yes, I know. But who placed America on that moral pedestal to be the one to be the moral judge of other countries? You know.
I know. Also, like I told you, America gives and take. Before America makes that bold step, they also have a motive. You know, there's a motive between China and US. You know, this is
obviously we know the motive.
This is a trade war.
We know the motive. Let's not sugarcoat things.
This is a trade war.
We know the motive behind the invasion.
They were trying to do the
now
right
they're
thing.
also threatening to invade Greenland.
Wow.
So you see.
So like I said America will give and also take. I know this is a trade war, and the essence of doing that is for China not be first to penetrate into Venezuela. So they wanted to be.
You saw the tweet. Donald Trump said they're taking over the oil. They're taking over their oil reserve. They are selling this oil based on prices or based on the market prices. But Donald Trump, will oversee everything.
Will oversee everything.
You know, and we've gotten several reactions.
But that is war for you, or that is how when for instance, if you read the history of the old, when there's a war and people are being captured, automatically everything, the people, the land belongs to the persons that conquered the land. Do you understand? This is it. You know,
so this is just another colonialism by America.
You won't call it colonialism.
We are free to call it that.
It becomes a colonialism when the people of Venezuela are complaining. They are not complaining. They are happy. It's like they've been liberated from darkness, from chains, from dictatorship. The president in question is a I don't know, is a crooked criminal. No, on a most reason, he's a crooked criminal. So let's not try to jeopardize it. Yes, I love Donald Trump so much, but sometimes he overstepped, like I said. But I think let's not be in a hurry to judge and conclude yet. Let's still watch and see what is happening.
What happens?
Let's just say the whole world is watching the outcome. Okay, he wants to take over the barrels of oil. Let's see what he wants to do. Whether he wants to sell it and use it for the development of Venezuela.
In his tweet, he said it's for the Venezuelan people and for United States also. That is the underlining word there in his tweet.
Let's see the outcome. The baby is too small. So let's see what.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Right. Yes. Moving on, the internet is buzzing as tension are rising in the Super Eagles camp between Victor Osimhen and Lookman Ademola. In reaction, Ademola has dismissed every claim of a rift between him and Victor Osimhen, stating that it was just a minor misunderstanding. Let's take a look at this video and take a reaction.
You told us in there that you've not spoken to Victor Osimhen. Have you done that now?
Oh, I've not seen him yet.
What really happened?
Nothing happened. Just a discussion on the pitch. That's it.
And as a player, do you think that will make you guys go back, talk about it, and get better and stronger?
Of course, I don't know what the big issue is.
Our first reaction on X tweeted, "That's the spirit. Ademola passionate discussions on the pitch are part of what makes the Super Eagles so fierce. Nothing to see here, just two world-class players pushing each other. Keep the focus on the next battle. Up, Nigeria." So this drama is emanating from the AFCON. So I don't even know how to react to this. I've seen a lot of reactions. Some are calling out Victor Osimhen, some are calling out Ademola. But these are both players that have been doing so well in their rights.
See, people, quarrel is inevitable. Both of us can have an issue now. How we settle it matters.
Yes.
So there is no place that they will say there will never be quarrel.
Yeah.
You know, it will always arise.
Yes.
So, you know, social media has a way of triggering things, and it makes it look like Osimhen is a
short fuse, hot tempered.
No, these are things. It comes up. it comes up in football.
Some people are calling him rude and arrogant.
It was the same thing that happened when he had an issue with the coach of Nigeria,
yes, former coach of Nigeria.
So the thing is that when we are angry, we should learn to control our emotions.
Yes.
This is where it comes to play. But
and to show good sportsmanship.
Our social media commentators, we should also learn to follow up matter.
Well, we live for the drama now.
So we should already know. That's why this is why I love media so much. And this is where the difference between a media and online social media unverified, because media will have to go as much as possible to verify facts, to get the fact for you, for telling you this is what is happening. What a blogger can, this is what we call armchair reporters. These are people that sit at home, get information and post. We call them armchair reporters. So but media will give you. So before you do anything, try to check verified media stations and
there was a lot of buzz online concerning this issue.
You shouldn't mind. Somebody can just wake up and post that Osimhen is insulting coach. Why? It's never true. And you never can tell what happened between them. Might not even this up to 30 seconds.
Yes.
But because someone was there with phone or something, person now put it online.
I'm sure you know it. Yes. That's what Ademelo said. He said it was just a normal discussion between two colleagues.
On their own will be shocked when they come online and see what's happening.
Yeah.
And see, people attacking them. Say, these are the things that make someone imagine Nigeria had a match the next day. Because of the online body that came, imagine the insult people read that
it would affect them mentally.
It would have affected him. Do you understand?
Yeah, but thankfully they still won that game and they qualified, right?
Yeah, they won. In fact, the game, it was after they won the game
that happened.
That happened. So, like they just said, there was another match in the next day. This would have affected them. Yeah. So let's learn to
promote unity among our boys.
Unity. Yes. We are fighting to get this.
So that they can be in the right frame of mind to do us proud.
Yeah, it's not. They've gone too far to start having issue because now we are almost on knockout stage. So anything that affects one affects all.
Yes, exactly. You have a point there. So what are your wishes for our boys?
I wish that this year 2026, this AFCON, our boys can bring back the cup. yes, so we can have this cup because this, in fact, if this is the only thing Nigerians can be just use and say, oh God, you are still with us, because a lot we've seen a lot. Well, Nigerians have passed through a lot. So let's this cup, God, please help our boys. I pray that our boys brings back this cup, and with this cup we can use it to move to the next level. We're supposed to be in World Cup.
Yes. Thank you so much for that. Okay, let's take a short break. When we come back, we will be unpacking more interesting stories on social media scoop live on Kaftan TV. Are you looking for your next unforgettable adventure? At Fly There Travel and Tours, we'll make travel dreams a reality. Whether it's a tropical getaway, a cultural city escape, or for business, study, or relocation, we handle your flights, your hotels, your visa process, and your custom itineraries so you can focus on your journey. So join thousands of happy travelers who've explored the world with us. Fly There Travel and Tours, your reliable travel partner.
We are located at Block G Suite 9, Sky Memorial Plaza, Wuse Zone 5, Abuja. Our office contact 08060112613, and to get us on email, flytheretravelsandtours@gmail.com.
Make your travel dreams a reality. Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. This is still Social Media Scoop, and I'm Chioma Ebisi, and we're here discussing with tech journalist Bright. We're moving on to a sad update in the boxing world, as uncle of Anthony Joshua has confirmed that the boxer might be considering retiring from the boxing world following the fatal accident that claimed the lives of his two close associates. Let's take a look at how Nigerians are reacting to this sad announcement. On X, we have this commenter saying, for his mental health, Anthony Joshua is likely to take that final and painful decision. life happens. That's a very strong reaction there. But do you think that this is something that the champion can move past? Can he move forward from this, maybe following therapy and counseling? Can he be able to, detached from this horrific event mentally and still focus on boxing and still strive in it? Or do you think he should pull back and this is a time for him to retire?
I feel like
and though I don't really support his uncle saying this, I feel such a decision, even if he decides to do that, he should be the one to make such announcement. But we all have such uncles in our family. So tell me, what do you think of this?
Nigerians are emotional people. Sincerely, Nigerians are emotional people, and these are the things that I've seen. World celebrities, not Nigerians, they encounter such thing, and after some time they take a break. And taking a break doesn't mean they just went to house. Maybe
do you have any example, any case scenario?
Yes, they involve therapy, they move on past that, and they bounce back.
Okay.
So this is not enough for him to retire, except he's ready to retire. He should tell us that Nigerians, I don't tire. You understand? So, but if he's not ready to retire, it's not enough reason for him to retire. No, he's not off. But
he should definitely obviously take some time
back. I advise he should take a break. He should take a break and involve therapists that can help him maneuver. Yes, I understand the shock.
And even both the physical way that accident must have had on him, he should also try to recuperate.
He just needs to take a break and work on himself for him to be able to bounce back. So, but retiring now, it's too early.
It's too early.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Moving on to another scandal. Pastor Chris Okafor has been allegedly invited by the Nigerian police following numerous allegations of sexual misconduct from several women. Right, we follow this story following the Nollywood actress who started the whole allegations coming after his announcement of his wedding. And after this wedding, he has come forth to say that he will be stepping back from some of his pastoral duties to, enjoy his honeymoon and also go for a praying retreat, following all these allegations and all that. I really want to know, do you think that sometimes when there are some sort of scandals that involve high profile individuals such as Pastor Chris, some people try to take advantage of this and come out with, unfounded allegations and allegations that have no evidence against these people to some sort of blackmail them?
You see, there was a question I asked someone, just like when Davido issue trended. Okay. So a lady came out and said because she's pregnant, and I asked her a question. I said, if was to be a barrel pusher, if there was to be a barrel pusher that did this, but the person go online and start saying this person this. No, when I'm not saying that whatever they did, if they actually did it is right, but we are so good at, and I see a lot of stories popping up. So I even saw one that say, "Hey, he did this to me 14 years ago. Then why didn't you say it then?"
That's what I'm saying. Do you think that sometimes people just come up when they feel that this is an opportunity?
All this, I feel like everybody should, in fact, you should guide your integrity, and sincerely should guide your integrity, because the world we are in, it has a way of remembering your past to you, and social media does not forget.
Exactly.
So we need to be very, very careful in what we are doing, and cautious. The pastor answering to the police is a bold step.
Yes.
And also relieving himself of his duties from the church. That's also good. Do you understand? We've seen several cases, things happen like this. So I think right now we should use it and advise himself, and also work on himself more, because of to avoid scandals like this happening again.
But do you also think that such cases that involve such high network individuals, like I said earlier, as Pastor Chris, apart from, let's assume that some people are coming up to make unfounded allegations about him, but what if they're actual real victims? Do you feel that because it involves such kind of characters, do you think that victims most times might not get justice because of the people involved in such scandalous cases?
No, there are human rights that takes up cases like this, and I've seen cases, several cases that I've seen. I've been a witness of one. They fought and nabbed tip and go. They fought and got justice. The question now is, they're not speaking up. So they are waiting maybe probably one person starts speaking before they will start. No, that's not the right way. If actually you are sure of what the person did to you, come out and speak out. Except you are not sure. You just want to use it to blackmail the person or get your own money. And
I believe all victims should speak up because it's not their fault. Nobody should be victimized for speaking up. If you have solid facts and solid evidence, this is a call to all women, no matter how long or how many years you think it has happened. If you have facts and evidence that you've been harassed one way or the other, please do speak up, and it's our job to let the public know that.
That's right.
So do you have any final remark on any issue we've discussed here?
Okay, first of all, I would like to start with the issue of Fubara and Wike. I would like to an appeal to the FCT minister. I say, let bygone be bygone. Yes.
But agreement is agreement.
They say when a son is baby, you beat a child as soon as the right time to bring it back. Yes. Yeah, I think he has learned his lesson. And he has felt the weight. So these few months, Fubara has not been the same.
He's still feeling it. Because now there's an impeachment process.
So for just we can forgive and forget. And also I want to touch on this issue of now about the Venezuela president that was held is shouting. I think Donald Trump I think it's high time we involve the UN, United Nations, to have a roundtable talk on this matter. Let it be a council decision, not one decision. Because when it's only Donald Trump that is making the decision, the whole world is like, you have a motive behind what you are doing. Yeah, you did the right thing by saving the people. Now, the world is no longer seeing it that way. They're seeing it otherwise. So it should.
And is it morally acceptable?
Yeah, so you should try to have a roundtable talk with the UN. Let UN make the decision. Let the board make a decision. That's why there's a body out there.
Yes.
So, and also the issue and the case of Anthony Joshua. Please do not resign. Nigeria still needs you.
Thank you so much. We've made strong points there, Bright. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence.
It's my pleasure.
And I hope to have you here again.
I'm available.
That's all the time permitted for us on Social Media Scope. I'm Chioma Ebisi. It's been an honor gracing your screen. Thank you to my production team for bringing Social Media Scope to you. But I might add, the reactions we get online and the reactions of our resource persons and our guests is strictly their opinion and not influenced anyway by Kaftan TV. Thank you so much for doing TV with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.